What's shaking, everyone? We're here on day 3 back on the hard courts. Today we got a little bit of a hit with a guy named Anru Fourie, with number 8 if I'm correct, in JUCO back in 2016, 2015. He also won the JUCO National Championship. Also played for University of Alabama. So I'll be hitting with him today, and also Scott's back on court with me. Jaden's still feeling under the weather, unfortunately, so hopefully he'll be able to get out here tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to take you guys through a little hitting practice, maybe play some points. So yeah, I'm excited to see how we feel here, and we're going to get after it. Let's go.
All right, so today's practice is a tiny bit different than what we did yesterday, a little bit more standard hitting. Like I mentioned earlier, today I'm hitting with Anru. He's from South Africa. I gave you guys a little bit of his background earlier, but it's nice to have Scotty back on court here as well. Today we're actually going through the Jannik Sinner practice that was done on one of his off days at the ATP Finals. And like I said in the last video, Scotty was lucky to go to this event and actually sit in Sinner's box and learn a few things from his practice and watching all these guys play there, which we all know that they're producing such a great and high level there. So we started up just with a typical warm up. The Florida heat is a little bit different, so it's nice to get used to these conditions here. We played on clay yesterday, so just kind of taking it in. Also, I'm playing with a low tension here, 46 pounds. We're still in the low tension zone, and we're playing in the Florida heat. I was a little bit nervous about this, but it worked fine. It's been working great. So we're going to continue with this. I'll probably play this next weekend, the tournament, with the low tension, which is exciting. But anyway, enough about the low tension stuff. Back to the little practice here. We warmed up, hit up the middle, work on just kind of getting the flow, getting the groove, trying to get some tempo here, not pushing it too much. One thing that we actually talked about yesterday when I was with Scotty, the first part of the practice, which I unfortunately did not get recorded for you guys, is different gears. So if you guys can imagine like a car and it has 7 gears. Every gear up means more intensity in the footwork, more intensity with the racquet speed and everything else that goes into producing, a tennis shot. So right now, just warming up, we're anywhere from like gear 3 to gear 4, up the middle, and then slowly we kind of ramp it up. We do some cross courts as well here, which is good. Work on the forehand, working on some backhand here, still kind of grooving. This is what I wanted to do today. Since I did play on clay yesterday and knowing that the tournament will be on hard court, just want to get some tempo and some rhythm going. So, came up to the net after, worked on some volleys. Andrew is actually a talented player. He's got some good tennis experience, so when he came to the net as well, he was able to show off some nice little touch shots here and there, which is great. But then to the big part of the Sinner practice, what I thought was very interesting. Jannik Sinner, when he was at the ATP Finals, was hitting 75 serves on his off day. So how did he do that, and where did he do that? So basically what we did was 25 slice serves wide on the deuce, and that's what I started with here today. So we did 25 serves wide on the deuce. This is not, you're not pushing it too hard here. You're finding a groove, right? So going about 80%, have some easy goals, breaking the sideline here. You can put a cone down if you wanted to. We didn't put one down, but it's just like building that tempo. You serve one. It's kind of like a slow burn cardio workout as well, which was nice. So after we completed the 25 here, we then did 25 slice on the ad side. So same thing, 25, boom, 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 boom. After this is when we start working into the kick. So we've done 50 serves here. The rest, we did probably more than 75 today because I'm not playing tomorrow. So I ended up doing about 12, 13 each kick serves. Back to the deuce again, did some on the tee there into the player's backhand if they're a righty. And then once again on the ad to their backhand if they are a righty, of course. So hit probably about 80, 85 serves here today, which is awesome. And it's just easy and good to get a groove going. So that was one of the other goals that I forgot to mention. Like I wanted to work on serve today. So we were able to do the serve and return, which was super important. Then we finished up with some points. So after we wrapped up this serve, Andrew started to serve. He did the same thing, but now it's my job to focus on the return. And I got a good tip today, which I'll share with you guys here. One thing that I struggle to do on return sometimes is my feet are facing, they're not facing the server. Our feet should face the server. So it is okay to be a little bit, not lined up with the line with your feet, if you know what I'm saying. So my feet should be pointing where the server is. So it's on a diagonal compared to the baseline. So sometimes I'm not doing that. And that was a good little tip Scotty gave me and Andrew mentioned as well. So added that into the game here today, worked on some return, forehand return up the middle since he was doing a slice first serve. Then also worked on some short returns, as in taking it early and letting the ball move through the court in on my backhand, 25 on that side as well. And then they also gave me a chance to work on some deep returns as well. Those are very important, as we know now in the game of tennis. Think about guys like Medvedev, Rafa, I know he's retired now, or also Carlos, guys that are just standing super far back at the fence and they just rip it. It's a great way to get into the point, settle in, neutralize. So yeah, we worked on some return here today. It was really helpful to groove both the serve and return. The serve and return are so important, guys. They are so important. This is what starts the tennis point, literally. So make sure you're working on your serve and return. It's very important. And then we've played a couple games here and finished off with a breaker. So yeah, today's practice was awesome. And we will see you here for the outro.
All right, guys, practice is done. It was awesome to work with Scotty Man again, and Andrew was awesome as well to come out. Like I said, he had a good little college career himself. And yeah, we just ripped to the gym as well. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty depleted as well. On the way to the Polo Club yesterday, we biked there and we biked back. So I did 32 kilometers on the bike yesterday and did probably 8 kilometers canoeing yesterday last night. So I'm super tired. So I think it's time to go take a nap and to go get some food. So guys, we're signing off for today and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.